some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you.
Home team. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
A look at the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Prince, and it's Jamison in at the 4. Prince, the pass to Jamison, 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Boston on offense. Here's Stoudemire to the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's Jamison. Pass to McGrady. Tipped away. Isaac with the steal. And here comes the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Down low. Here's Dort.
Prince takes a lot of pride in making it difficult for the guy he's defending. A lot of hustle and tenacity at the defensive end.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Dort. Here's Rulin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stoudemire. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Ravens. Pass to McGrady. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bailey's shot is off. Boston trails by 5. Dort outside. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Isaac. And count it from 19 feet away.
Boy, I tell you what, the mid-range game of Isaac continues to get better, showing great stride and being a threat from here.
Here's McGrady. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Rulin pulls it in. Bailey's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The floater deflected. A nice shot by Jamison.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Stoudemire. No made baskets yet. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
Pass to Jamison. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Now here's Dort. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Jamison. Tries again. Here's Rulin. Knocked away. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bailey's shot is off.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Stoudemire. Rebounded by Bailey. Baltimore leading by 3. Van Vliet on the wing. From deep. That one is off. Now here's Isaac. Pass to Jamison. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Baltimore out in front, up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Baltimore so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Boston trails by 3. On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Colin Sexton, and it's Bailey in at the 5. Clarkson passes to Stoudemire. Pass to Batase. Here's Rulin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Baltimore now. Now Sexton. Wiggins outside. There's the drive. Here's Bailey. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
To the right side. Here's Rulin. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Grimes, the pass to Wiggins. Basket's good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Rulin. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Batase. Blocked! And they'll get another chance.
Stoudemire plays with incredible fire. I mean, excellent at drawing contact on the way up.
Team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For Boston, Damon Stoudemire. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to...
Here's Grimes. He's scoreless. Outside Sexton. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his feet early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And he makes a first. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Matadze, the pass to Stoudemire. Over Sexton. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Bailey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jamison. Here's Grimes. Sexton with it. Shot clock at 5. Again the miss by Baltimore. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
Line for 2.
You got to play without fouling.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Finney Smith's checked in for Boston. Collins, he's checked in for Baltimore. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Baltimore. Grimes, the pass to Collins. And rejected. And they get it back. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off
for Baltimore,
making him go to the line.
Baltimore shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. Boston on offense. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Clarkson. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
So it's Boston now. Trailing by 2. Here's Stoudemire. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Stoudemire's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Sexton. He's off on that one. Good D by Finney-Smith. And Clarkson, here we go. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Sexton.
Boston foul.
And a moment now to check out who Baltimore has coming up.
First personal foul.
Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday,
And for that game against the Hornets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
the first one falls.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this one. Here's Stoudemire. Check by Sexton. In transition. Here's McGrady. Yet to see a basket. Sexton passes to McGrady. Here's Prince. Neesmith covering. Prince with the bucket.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Here's Stoudemire. McGrady grabs a miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Neesmith on the wing. Pass to Jemison. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Bailey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side, Sexton. He can't hit that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Baltimore out in front, up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big
Boston trails by 4. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Lou Dort, and it's Jemison in at the 2 spot. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Rulin. 6 on the shot clock. Dort, the pass to the natural. That 3's off the mark. Baltimore leading by 4. And you know, Clark, Fred VanVleet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred VanVleet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
And for Baltimore, They've got Torian Prince, and it's Bailey in at the 5, down low. And for Boston, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Jemison in a 2-guard. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Van Vliet, the pass to Jamison. Ooh, poked away. 3 on 3. Here's Stoudemire. Lays it up and banks it in. Stoudemire's got 12 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
McGrady. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
To the inside. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Van Vliet outside. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Boston trails by 6. Pass to Rulin. Here's Dort. Into the lane. Here's Stoudemire. 12 points for him. 4 on the clock. He shoots it. Here's Rulin. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Van Vliet on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions. But you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
Strus, he's checked in for Dort. He hits the second from the line.
You got to love Van Vliet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jemison.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good. Jemison's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Jamison. Oh, they get a hand on it. Isaac with the steal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And Rulin gets it to go.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Pass to Jamison. Good on the bucket. Jamison's gotten his second bucket on the night.
How about Antoine Jamison using a mix of size and power to find himself an easy one in close?
Stoudemire, the pass to Isaac. Banked it in off the glass. Isaac's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Jamison. Boston pulls it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Baltimore has possession following the bucket by Boston. 17 seconds left in the third quarter here. Struess the pass to Stoudemire. Over Van Vliet. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Struess with the assist.
Stoudemire's got 14.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really badly hard now.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Boston out front, up one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Baltimore, Taurean Prince is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's McGrady in at the two-guard spot. Isaac outside.
But also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
The first free throw is good.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Boston making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Jimison's shot is off.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to McGrady. All alone. And that one is right through the heart. McGrady's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Dort outside. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Baltimore?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
He's off on the first.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Good on the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Clarkson against Sexton. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Prince. Nails the baby hook.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
Pass to Clarkson. Collins with the rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And it's Dort with the ball for Boston. 2-point game. Clarkson outside. Dort against Prince. There's Neesmith with a three. Sinks the tray. Neesmith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Sexton looking around. Here's McGrady. And Jemison pulls it down. Now here's Neesmith. Tightly guarded. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Collins.
2 minutes
Prince
remaining in the
against
game.
Dort.
2 minutes.
Prince, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Prince. Pass to McGrady. From downtown. Drops in the three.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And Boston calls time here. They trail by 2. Player of the game.
And you have to give him credit. I mean, his shooting is really what put them over the top. I mean, his percentage from the field was just rock solid. I mean, just reliable, consistent, steady. Man, he gave them a safety net on every possession out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Dort, he's checked in for Neesmith. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Jemison. Here's Stoudemire. Clock at 6. And here's Dort. The three is up. McGrady grabs a miss. Van Vliet outside. And it's blocked by Isaac. They recover it. A nice shot by Jamison. Boston trails by 4. Here's Stoudemire from the high post. McGrady grabs a miss. In transition, here they come. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
Shooting for Baltimore, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Here's Stoudemire, guarded by Van Vliet. They get the rebound. Isaac. And And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
Third team foul. At the line for Baltimore, Fred VanVleet.
Shoot
shots.
2.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Dort, left side. Pass to Isaac. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Boston
And now
foul.
they decide to foul
Damon
intentionally.
Stoudemire. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Ravens, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Isaac outside. Pass to Jemison. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for Boston, Jemison, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
Boston
And there's
foul.
the intentional foul.
Damon Stoudemire.
No choice but to stop the clock here.
Foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Dort outside. From behind the arc. Oh, nails the triple! And Baltimore calls timeout here. They're ahead by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's McGrady. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul.
Shooting
I mean,
for
it's going to
Baltimore.
come down to free throws
Tracy
here.
McGrady.
Foul right away.
Taking 2 shots.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So Baltimore wins it. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.